Oh, yes, yes, yes. Whenever we start my live streams and then the internet gets cut and then it just, suddenly stops. I think my last live stream had like 400 or 500 people waiting, and then I got cut off, and it's like now like a 7-second video. So hey, what's going on, guys? Holy crap, I haven't seen you all in so long. You see me? Oh my God, can I tell you the noise that just came from me when my live stream, started working and then suddenly cut me off midway? But hey, I think we're back. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren. If you're new here, happy Monday, happy everything day. It's been a weird time. It's been a weird year. You know exactly why you're here, what we're going to discuss. I've got a script ready to go. I'm going to vamp just a little bit longer because I just cut out in the last one. How are you guys doing? Oh, welcome to my new bedroom. Ooh, very exciting. And it's so messy. You should see, the piles that aren't on camera right now. Whatever, you know me. That's just kind of how I work. I just relate it to creativity, right? I don't know. Guys, this has been quite a day. I mean, I was planning on going live in November to discuss some Taylor Swift tea. Obviously, November 2020 is a big month for Taylor Swift, for her fans. We all know what this is. I'm going to dive into that in a little bit. Thank you so much, Chelsea Baker, for the donation. Wow, I missed live streaming with you guys. I really do. Speaking of that, move all my stuff here. Hi, welcome back. I miss you guys. Thank you so much for always tweeting me, DMing me, like keeping me at the forefront whenever Taylor Swift or even pop culture news comes to mind. It truly means a lot that y'all haven't forgotten about me. Everyone's going to ask how my hands are doing. They are doing so much better, so much better. I've kind of come to the realization that this is now a chronic illness that I have, and it's like something like the weather or stress levels can suddenly make my hands just start to throb and hurt. So I've been working with a physical therapist, trying to figure out the best things that work for me. CBD lotion is very, very helpful with that. But thank you all for your concern. Woo! Oh my God. So yeah, in this time off, I have been vlogging. Highly suggest you check out my vlog channel. I've been doing a lot of fun lifestyle stuff over there. I'm going to be doing some more pop culture, some more Taylor Swift, and some lifestyle all mixed onto this channel. 2020 threw us for a loop, but we're back here. You know, if Taylor Swift can get through 2020, we can get through 2020. And yeah, I'm just excited to be back here with you guys. Thank you so much, Sarah N, for the donation. Brandon for the donation. You guys are absolutely amazing. And thank you for appreciating the quality of my nice, lovely webcam. Logitech, not sponsored. Please sponsor me. 3 minutes in, you guys. Oh, you love my vlogs. Thank you, Lil Bree 23. I truly appreciate it. Michael just asked if I can react to more Little Mix. They did just drop a new album, didn't they? I've been thinking about it. You will be seeing some new reaction to new music on this channel very, very soon. Speaking of that, if you are feeling a little lonely this holiday season, I know it's a really weird time, and I hope you're all taking great care of yourselves. I know that the holidays are going to be a little bit different this year. One of the many reasons why you should consider joining my community over on Patreon. Tomorrow, we are having a Lip Fam game night. First of its kind. I feel like I need like a Game of Thrones, like first of its kind, Slayer of Demons. I don't know what it is. It's going to be really fun tomorrow night. It's open to all tiers. We've got an entire calendar of events going on in November and in December. It is such an incredible time. And yep, that's all I'm going to say about that. You guys have heard me talk about it. Someone just sent me a quick Alter Poet Lover, thank you for the donation, said, Taylor's re-recordings are going to be epic, and I'm proud of her and her decision to not have any link to Scooter. Yes, same here. Should have said this early at the beginning. I'm going to try to have some timestamps down below in the description because I will be talking about a wide range of topics today. We're 4 minutes in. I'm going to start my script, y'all, because there is just so much happening. There is so much happening. I don't know how much you guys screamed today when you saw what was going on, but let's just start. Oh my freaking goodness. It feels like last year all over again, in not a good way. Today, according to Variety, they put out an article today, November 16th, with the headline, Scooter Braun sells Taylor Swift's Big Machine Masters for big payday. Okay, before I even go any further, when I first saw that, instantly I was like, was it to Taylor? Did Taylor Swift buy her own masters back, which she should not have, needed to do, but she's got the money. We know that she likes to break the rules. Rules are meant to be broken, especially when you're Taylor Swift. Like, my first thought was, ooh, maybe Scooter Braun did the right good thing. Hilarious. And he sold them back to Taylor. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe. I don't know. You click the article, you read a little bit more. You find out we now know at this point that's not the case. So quick little recap for you. Oh, thank you guys so much. All of the donations. Lisa Walsh. I saw a few others. Kate McGee, lovely patron of mine. Heartbreak Prince 13. Love that. Love your username. You're amazing. So quick little recap for you. Not that you need it, but it's good to get the brain flowing in that sense. Back in June 2019, almost 17 months ago. I'm sorry, time is a lie and a social construct. It doesn't actually exist. Back in June 2019, 17 months ago, Scooter Braun's company, Ithaca Holdings, acquired Big Machine Label Group and all of its assets, like Sheryl Crow, Dixie Chicks, including Taylor Swift's masters to her entire back catalog of 6 albums. Scooter purchased this for a little bit more than $300 million. This was a huge deal when it all came to light. You guys were there for my live streams. You guys have seen the videos that I've covered talking about all of this. Go watch them if you want like a little bit more in-depth of the background on the situation. But it was a really huge deal when this came to light, like huge. Taylor wrote a giant heart-wrenching plea and just like honest moment with the world and with her fans as to what was going on, what's been going on behind the scenes for her, and what she had been dealing with personally for years. She cited numerous occasions where Scooter Braun would bully her through her clients, Kanye West, Justin Bieber, and it basically blew up the internet. I'm sure you remember it. It was a big, big freaking deal. Quick little, as we're going on with this recap, in 2019, in Taylor's posts, I'm going to read a few of her words that just are so relevant today. And it makes me really sad that they're still so relevant today, that we're still dealing with this, that he's still choosing. She's choosing this life, Scooter and Scott Borchetta. And it's so messed up in ways that makes me want to curse and ruin my channel for copyright, but I won't. I won't do that. In 2019 of August, Taylor Swift said in her note, "This just happened to me without my approval, consultation, or consent. After I was denied the chance to purchase my music outright, my entire catalog was sold to Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings in a deal that I'm told was funded by the Soros family, 23 Capital, and that Carlyle Group. Yet to this day, none of these investors have bothered to contact me or my team directly to perform their due diligence on their investment in me, to ask how I might feel about the new owner of my art, the music I wrote, the videos I created, photos of me, my handwriting, my album designs." I get chills reading her words, you guys. Just like the anger. Ugh. "The fact that private equity enabled this man to think, according to his own social media posts, that he could buy me." I have chills everywhere. "But obviously, I'm not going willingly." Hell yes, Taylor. Absolutely. Just, it like brings me back to like the anger and just the unfairness, the unjust feelings that I felt all that year, all of this, just all of it, And now it comes out today that Scooter Braun has sold. He has sold these masters that he shouldn't even own in the first place he sold the master rights to Swift's first 6 albums. The buyer is said to be an as yet unknown investment fund who closed the deal sometime in the last 2 weeks for a little over $300 million. Now, at this current point in our live stream and in real time, we do actually know a little bit more about who this investor could be. But I'm going to go in the order of operations of how I wrote this script out today, because what really pisses me off is that her contract expired this month, November 2020, and it gives Taylor Swift free reign to re-record her albums and take back what is rightfully hers in a really creative and awesome way that, like, we know Taylor. When someone says, like, "Oh, can you do something for me? Can you write me a note?" She's not just going to be like, "Yeah, let me just do that." She's going to go above and beyond. Who knows what she has in store for us when it comes to re-recording her masters? Who knows? I know that she's going to go out of her way to make it absolutely amazing. Is she going to recreate things with old people? Is she going to bring in new people? we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. Thank you, Bradley Rich, for your donation. We scroll up. Oscar, how are you, Oscar? Oscar said that moment when you also support Ariana, it's hard. You know what? Quick pause on my script. I get it. Thank you, Bob Zim, for the donation. Thank you, Lisa Walsh. I think I got everybody. Oscar, I know what you mean. There are a lot of Swifties in this army that also support Demi Lovato, that also support Ariana Grande, that also might even support Justin Bieber. And in my mind, you have to kind of separate things sometimes and then know when to not separate them, I guess. Like, I really hate watching Swifties on Twitter take down people being like, how can you support Ariana because Scooter's her boss? That's just, you can't muddy those lines. It's Ariana has nothing to do with this. Ariana did not choose to do any of this. Neither did Demi. Just keep it that way. Okay? All right. Can we keep the pace a little bit? Anyways, back to the script. What really pisses me off is that this is the month. This month, what was it? Hashtag Taylor is free, I believe, was trending on Twitter November 1st. I can't imagine like what that must have felt like for Taylor. But now looking back on it, maybe she already knew. I mean, not maybe. We now know that October 28th, she knew about this. So man, that's really interesting to think about. November 1st, when hashtag Taylor is free was trending, she knew that she wasn't free. We all thought that. And I wonder, that must have felt, I don't know, some type of nice, right? To have all of her fans coming out and supporting her and being like, look, you're free, you're free. Obviously, she knew more behind the scenes, but, and then breaking news. While I was preparing for this live stream, Taylor Swift took to Twitter to take back the narrative she never asked to be a part of and wrote us this letter. I'm going to read you the letter. It is currently on her Twitter. It is currently on my Instagram story. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lauren Lipman. Here is what the letter said. Also, before I read the letter, I'm all over the place today. I wonder how long this news has been known in news circuits. Like, this is Monday morning. Was this the whole plan for it to drop Monday morning? Because now after Variety dropped it, TMZ, we got Entertainment Tonight, we got Access, like all these different news outlets are making these stories. I just wonder in the back of my mind, what other on-camera hosts, what other journalists knew about this information before today? Like, the world is run by clicks and all of that. It's very interesting. So, hey, maybe even Taylor had this note ready to go. I don't know. Taylor took to Twitter and to write us a letter, and I'm going to read it to you right now. I wanted to check in and update you guys. As you know, for the past year, I've been actively trying to regain ownership of my master recordings. With that goal in mind, my team attempted to enter into negotiations with Scooter Braun. That sentence right there, I wonder how hard and how many talks and how many pep talks and like conversations had to be had in order for Taylor to get to the point where she would even think or consider into entering negotiations into Scooter Braun. If I remember correctly, she was like, I will not speak to him. He is absolutely you can talk to me through my team. You can talk to me through my lawyers. First sentence in this paragraph is, my team attempted to enter into negotiations with Scooter Braun. Scooter's team wanted me to sign an ironclad NDA stating I would never say another word about Scooter Braun unless it was positive. It's going to be so hard for me to say without emotion. Unless it was positive before we could even look at the financial records of Big Machine, which is always the first step in a purchase of this nature. So I would have to sign a document that would silence me forever before I could even have a chance to bid on my own work. That sentence right there. I am so sick of rich white men running the world, controlling the music industry, controlling so many other things, facets of our life and our industry, just how, of all industries, and just how it all runs. And like, you never really think about it. You think you see who's in power, but you don't. You really don't know. Taylor would have to sign an NDA to even bid on her own work. That's not even a guarantee. What if she signed the NDA, bid on her own work, and then lost? She would have been stuck being silent forever without even having ownership of her masters, without having some type of giant lawsuit or fine that she would have to pay. I'm sorry, what is Ursula from The Little Mermaid? What is happening? I can't even believe that there's people out there. How do you sleep at night? Like, in a nice, luxurious, comfy bed, I'm sure, but like, how in 2020 do you sleep at night knowing that you are a part of it, knowing that you are an assistant to the boss of this, that you are, oh, it just makes me so freaking angry. I cannot stand it. I cannot believe that this is happening. Like, how bad? All right. Gonna get back to the letter. Ranting a little bit. I'm so freaking angry. So I would have to sign a document that would silence me forever before I could even have a chance to bid on my own work. My legal team said that this is absolutely not normal, and they've never seen an NDA like this presented unless it was to silence an assault accuser by paying them off. The fact that she likened this unusual NDA situation to an assault accuser is just proof of how messed up all of this is really. Scooter wants to win and be seen as the good guy so badly that these are the hoops that he's willing to jump through to try and pay to silence one of the most, if not the most, powerful artists of our time. I fully believe that he never planned on selling it to her. I don't think that he ever could see a number on a page or on a check from Taylor Swift that he would accept. I fully believe he just wanted to silence her and just get away with it. I'm so angry. I need to drink water. Scooter would never even quote my team a price. These master recordings were not for sale to me. A few weeks ago, my team received a letter from a private equity company called Shamrock Holdings, letting us know that they had bought 100% of my music videos and album art from Scooter Braun. I wonder what that email says. Ooh, someone leak that email, please. This was the second time my music had been sold without my knowledge. The letter told me that they wanted to reach out before the sale to let me know, but that Scooter Braun had required that they make no contact with me or my team, or the deal would be off. Ooh, that's something that I didn't think about. The letter they told me said they wanted to reach out, even though they risked losing the deal 100%. Shamrock Holdings risked this sale from Ithaca Holdings by reaching out to Taylor, but maybe Shamrock Holdings was like, let me do the right thing. We know how powerful Taylor Swift is, and we know how powerful and scary her fans can be, damn straight, and maybe we can come to some sort of partnership or something like that where we can all just like make money. I don't even know. That's interesting though. She literally says Scooter Braun had required that they make no contact with Taylor or her team or the deal would be off. Wonder what's going to happen next. As soon as we started communications with Shamrock, I learned that under their terms, Scooter will continue to profit off of my old musical catalog for many years. I was hopeful and open to the possibility of a partnership with Shamrock, but Scooter's participation is a non-starter for me, as it should be. Jasmine Allen just asked, so did they contact her before or after the sale? I have no clue. I'm assuming before, but these words say, letting us know that they had bought. A few weeks ago, my team received a letter from Shamrock Holdings letting us know that they had bought, past tense. But now she's saying the letter also said, yeah, interesting. Someone picked that apart for me. Okay, one of the most, a little happier time here. I have recently begun re-recording my older music, and it has already proven to be both exciting and creatively fulfilling. I have plenty of surprises in store. Sunglass emoji. The excitement and the stoke is real, guys. The stoke is so real. I want to thank you guys for supporting me through this ongoing saga, and I can't wait for you to hear what I've been dreaming up. I love you guys, and I'm just going to keep cruising, as they say, Taylor. I think that's an Easter egg for something. I'm just going to keep cruising, as they say. Is that a new song? Is that a lyric? Maybe I'm the first one to say it. I'm definitely not the first one to say it. We all Swifties kind of have this mindset, you know? But I love you guys, and I'm just going to keep cruising, as they say. P.S. For transparency and clarification, I have included the letter of response I sent on October 28th, 2020 to the private equity group who purchased my music. Oh my God. Keep on cruising is shake it off. I know it is, but like, what if, I know that it's a line from Shake It Off, guys, duh, but it's like, what if that's like a new, I don't know. It's something that's just like a lovely little piece for us Taylor's doing just fine. I'd like to believe she's been dealing with this. She's been dealing with everything behind the scenes, but yes. Taylor Swift, October 28th to Shamrock Holdings. Dear Patrick, Jason, and Laura, thank you so very much for your letter. Upon reading your kind words, I was thrilled with the idea of working with people who value art and understand how much my life's work means to me. I immediately began to plan all the ways we could work together on expanding and protecting my music while maximizing the outcomes for all involved, especially my fans. Right there, she's referring to money. Let's work together and make money together and make my fans happy. Let's make money together. That's what she's saying right there. So regardless of the fact that it was the second time my masters have been sold without my knowledge, while I was actively trying to purchase them, your letter brought me a great deal of hope for my musical legacy and our possible future together. She paints a really, obviously she paints a really good picture, but even in like professional formal settings like this is why I was so disappointed when I learned that under the terms of your acquisition, Scooter Braun and Ithaca Holdings would continue to receive many, many years of future financial reward from my music masters, music videos, and album artwork. If I support you as you request, I'll be contributing to these future payments to Scooter Braun. I simply cannot in good conscience bring myself to be involved in benefiting Scooter Braun's interests directly or indirectly. Yes, girl. As a result, I cannot currently entertain being partners with you. It is a shame to know that I will now be unable to help grow the future of these past works. And it pains me very deeply to remain separated from the music I spent over a decade creating. These words just hit you so hard in a way that like no one knows what this feels like. There are Paul McCartney, Nine Inch Nails, JoJo. There are people and artists out there that know what this feels like. None of us watching and big fans of Taylor know what this could even feel like. The lines that I will not be involved to help grow the future of her past. And it pains me very deeply to remain separated from the music that I spent over a decade creating. But this is a sacrifice I will have to make to keep Scooter Braun out of my life, as you should with toxic people. I just like shook the whole table. I'm very sorry he's put you in this position. I wish this could have had a better outcome. And please do let me know if your firm is ever completely independent from Scooter Braun and his associates. Fire him. Jeez. And then she adds, I feel the need to be very transparent with you. I will be going forward with my original re-recording schedule and will be embarking on that effort soon. I know this will diminish the value of my old masters, but I hope you will understand that this is the only way of regaining the sense of pride I once had when hearing songs from my first 6 albums, and also allowing my fans to listen to those albums without feelings of guilt for benefiting Scooter. Raise your hand. Send me the little hand-raising emoji if you have felt guilt streaming Taylor Swift's past albums the past year. I have felt horrible about it. I haven't known what to do. It's this like certain catch-22 balance. Look at all those hands. Seriously though, it's so hard. It's so tough when these songs are the songs that you like to wake up to, that you like to run to, that you like to listen to on your horrible bad days. That's our pain, right? Imagine what it feels like for Taylor. This is her past. This is her life's yearbook. Like, I cannot imagine. We scrolled through our old Facebook photos and our old Instagram posts and like our old Facebook messages to each other. And that's our past. Her past is now making her worst mortal enemy richer. Every single second richer. And he just likes to get off scot-free and just be like, we're trying to work with her. We're trying so hard. We're reaching out. I really wish she would shut up, Scooter. Holy crap. I don't care that you're a PR mastermind. I don't care what your business has done. You're a human. You're a father. You like have, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. So yeah, there's that. Look at all those hands. I know. Kaiser Edward Emperato says this is Taylor's creative work of her life that needs to be protected and to be treasured. 100%. I agree. And honestly, since right before I got onto this live stream, some new news has come to life. And we're going to talk about it right now. So Shamrock Holdings, let me pull this up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments while I do this. It's just, it's upsetting. This is like crazy stuff right now. And we're all just kind of like grasping at straws, trying to figure out what's even going on. So according to the amazing Swifties on Tumblr, because you guys kill it, I don't know how you guys found this, Shamrock Holdings, when you Google their firm, it says Shamrock Holdings is a private equity firm founded as the Roy E. Disney family's investment firm. The Disney family remains its sole investor. Shamrock is a private corporation and is fully owned by the estate of Roy E. Disney. I'm going to read a Tumblr post. Thank you to my amazing patron and moderator, Sarah, for sending this to me in my messages. There is a Swiftie Tumblr Swiftie by the name of T Shifty that wrote, so Shamrock Holdings belongs to Disney. Who would be evil and stupid enough to buy Taylor's masters from Scooter when she's re-recording right now? Disney. The answer is Disney. It's always effing Disney. You guys, I cannot believe it. Shamrock Holdings made a statement? You're lying. See, this is the fun of getting to watch me live, you guys, because now we've got, oh God, all right. Shamrock Holdings made it a statement. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm scrolling. Oh my God, this is insane. This is so insane. Okay, I'm scrolling. You guys, this is absolutely nuts. I can't. Statement from Shamrock. Thank you to my amazing patron, Tara. Tara C., you're amazing. Oh, this is a really big deal. Statement from Shamrock. Taylor Swift is a transcendent artist with a timeless catalog. We made this investment because we believe in the immense value and opportunity that comes with her work. We fully respect and support her decision. And while we hoped to formally partner, we also knew this was a possible outcome that we considered. Okay. We appreciate Taylor's open communication and professionalism with us these last few weeks. We hope to partner with her in new ways moving forward and remain committed to investing with artists in their work. Okay, that sounds like a really big cop-out answer. I'm sorry. What? Did they just... What? What are people saying about this? This is insane. You can't just call Taylor Swift a transcendent artist. We believe in her. And then say, we thought this might happen. What kind of PR statement, what kind of team do you have for you to literally, like, I get that they're trying to be as nice and fluffy as possible and start it with positivity. You know, like, what do they say? Supervisor performance reviews. We're going to do like a sandwich, like a compliment sandwich. Taylor Swift is a transcendent artist. We thought this might happen. We want to work with artists and we're committed to them owning their work. If you are committed, I'm going to scream. If you are committed and if you want to remain committed to investing with artists in their work, you would drop Scooter, you would buy it, and you would cut ties with Scooter Braun Ethical Holdings. I'm sorry. Don't you have enough money? Don't you have enough money to, you know, give your family gifts, live above your means? I just can't. I mean, I do not. Again, this is also an investment firm of Disney. I don't know if this is, I can't, oh my God, am I going to be sued? Ugh. I'm not saying that Disney bought her, but Disney's investment firm did. There are ties and connections. Thank you, Jerry, to this Tay. Ooh, that's a great little name for your donation. They said, this is so crazy, but I hope you're doing well, though. Thank you. I'm doing well. I'm a little frazzled right now, but the things that I wanted to chat with you guys about before we even knew that this was Shamrock Holdings is I wanted to go over the possibilities that we all talked about. A lot of you guys were like, what if Taylor Swift bought her masters? I don't know. That was the first thought that came to my mind, but then like digging a little bit deeper into it, it sounds really effed up for Taylor to have to spend $300 million to buy back her own life. That sounds so messed up. Another thought that we all had was, What if Paul McCartney or one of her friends purchased it for her to give to her? We all know Paul McCartney and the Beatles went through a very, very similar situation of who owns their masters, who has the right to own their back catalog. Yes, someone with the username, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna butcher your username, says Barry Lena said Disney the company didn't buy it, but someone in their family that has that company bought it. Yes, exactly. I do not think that it's Disney. Please don't ruin my life by saying that I said that. I didn't. It's just someone in the family who I don't even know. No, this does not mean that Disney can use her songs whenever they want. I did a few videos on this last year, just kind of talking about what it means. Taylor is very, very involved in what movies and commercials and what, multimedia things that her songs are allowed to be in. And she has outrightly come out and said that she refuses to have her songs in anything that will benefit Scooter Braun and Ithaca Holdings. She will try and do everything in her power for that to not happen. Guys, this is just insane. What are you all saying? I'm gonna start reading your guys' comments. Remember when she was Olaf? Taylor is trending #1 on Twitter right now. This is just insane. Like the Disney portfolio, they have, I just don't know what is going to come from this. Like, I really don't know. Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy. This is so freaking crazy. I'm trying to make sense of everyone tweeting me right now and DMing me. It makes me so angry that she still has to freaking deal with this. Like someone said, so what happens now? I don't know. It sounds like the deal already happened. And it sounds like Scooter and Ithaca are all talk, oh, sure, Shamrock Holdings, you can purchase this, but the deal's off if you reached out to Taylor. Clearly not. Clearly there was a breach in contract right freaking there if they reached out to Taylor and got this information. Thank you to the username Totally Quackers. Okay, that was adorable. They said, I got to go to sleep. It's 12:45 in Ireland. Did you know that Ireland's one of my favorite places in the world? Did you know that? They said, can't wait to catch up on all this in the morning. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, Ireland's one of my favorite places in the world. Shout out to Dublin. Shout out to the Cliffs of Moher and Galway. Amazing place. Totally random. I am just so, what could come from this? Like what I really, really hope doesn't happen is that PR statement that Shamrock Holdings put out. Tara, will you send me the link to where you saw that? So I'm going to reread more into this because what could happen from this? It sounds like the deal that Ithaca Holdings and Scooter Braun, I'm just going to use his name because it's easier. It sounds like the deal that Scooter Braun made of all right, these masters are clearly about to lose their value. I have so many things I want to talk to you guys about. And my mind is just so jumbled right now. I'm going to pause that for 1 second and talk about the fact that Scooter Braun purchased Taylor Swift's masters for a little north of $300 million and he sold them for around the same price. Did he lose? I mean, he did lose money, right? When he purchased those back in 2019, he was expecting it to get into the billions, which I'm sure that it will. It will. It's Taylor Swift. This is Michael Jackson Cher stuff. This is crazy, crazy, crazy amount of talent that will be listened to until the end of time, truly. And for Scooter to make the decision to sell them means that something went on behind the scenes. He is not letting go of that golden ticket too easily. And that right there means that Taylor Swift got to him. We got to him. I don't know what the snap designates, but it's a good thing. It's just insane. That this is all happening. And you would think that Scooter Braun, being the PR mastermind that he is, that he would want to do the right thing, that he would want his name to not be in papers in such a negative way. You would think that he would want that. You would think that after the big huff and puff that he made about his family's safety, you would think that he would do the right freaking thing, right? I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I don't know how many board members of investors exist in Ithaca Holdings and what went into this decision, obviously. But it's just I am waiting. Yes, Lizzie Dog Lover said, gotta say, Lauren, I just hate how he acts like Taylor's music is like chocolate or something. It's just this commodity that you can just pass back and forth. Like, where is your heart? Scooter Braun, I bet you anything your daughters listen to Taylor Swift, and I bet you they look up to her. Most young girls do. And for you to do this, I don't know how you sleep at night. I really just don't. It boggles my mind that this is something that you actively chose to do, and you saw the right choice in front of you. You knew what the right decision was. You would come out a freaking hero. Imagine waking up to news articles of like Taylor and Scooter like shaking hands, like we solved it all. It's fine. Like more ethics are worth more than money. Taylor Swift gets to own her master. She'll be the first artist and who knows how long to be able to do that. And Scooter Braun was the reason. That would have been great PR for Scooter. He would have come out the heroes. I use that term very, very loosely, but it's just, I just can't believe it. Like, I just can't believe it. Oh, wait, what did you just say? Jerry to this day said, all these rich men passing around songs by a teenage girl. Yeah. Clearly, you know the value of them. And I don't know how, like, karma's just going to come for you. Like, one day when you're on your yacht drinking your like super expensive champagne, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. I do not know how this could have ever continued on. So he decides to put Taylor's masters on the market. Sounds like he did give Taylor an opportunity, very loosely to say that, to purchase them back, but with a not slander, what's the word I'm looking for? With a gag order where she cannot speak about it. And that doesn't even guarantee that she would even have her masters back. Just the shady, slimy way that he runs his business is very disgusting. And no, I am not an expert. I'm not an entertainment lawyer. I know that there are other things that go on behind the scenes, but like at a certain point, you have the ability to do the right thing. And then Scott Borchetta, you would not be living in your nice house with your nice things and your furniture and your clothes all around you if it weren't for Taylor Swift. On the flip side of that, Taylor Swift would not be in the same position that she is in now if it weren't for Scott Borchetta. You'd think that they'd be able to find some type of middle ground. But I mean, Scott Borchetta is just as involved in this as Scooter is. Like, we're all crapping all over Scooter, but Scott Borchetta is sitting there cashing in from this. And it is so upsetting that this is, I don't know what's going to happen from this. What do you guys think is going to happen? Like, who is Shamrock Holdings? Who owns this? What are they doing right now? Scrolling through Twitter, refreshing, changing the locks on all of their doors. Like, I feel like they want Taylor Swift to work with them. I don't think any company from a business standpoint wants Taylor Swift to hate them, right? Think of the value. If we're talking capitalism and money, think of the money that comes to you when you start working with Taylor Swift. Her impact, I mean, just look at voter registration alone. Like, her impact when you work with companies, it brings so much money, so much revenue. You would think that would be enough for it to work out in her favor. And so now I'm sitting here wondering, like, okay, Scooter Braun decided to put her masters up for sale. This is what I was saying before I got very, very sidetracked. Scooter Braun decided to put her masters up for sale because he was like, oh, crap. Guess I won't be seeing a good ROI on my $300 million investment on her back catalog of things. So I guess I'm just going to put it up for sale. But because I'm really greedy and slimy and shady, I am going to include contract clauses in this contract that say I will continue to make money off of whatever you choose to do with these masters, no matter what, because they were mine first. No, they weren't. No, they weren't at all. Thank you, Ashley, for your donation. You said Shamrock has responded. You can send it in my Patreon Discord. If they've responded more than what I've already seen, I would be very interested to know. Thank you, Tara. Just got your thing. Guys, I can't believe this. Let's look at this article together. Scooter refuses to let go. He refuses to let go of something that was never his. And he's just this greedy kid on top of the anthill, pushing people off, just holding on to it with disgusting peanut butter soaked hands. Do you like my analogy? Oh my God. Let's see. This is a Bloomberg article. I don't know, you guys. The royalties that Scooter will continue to make money on. It's just statement from Shamrock. I hate that statement. They said that we're prepared for this answer. We were prepared for Taylor to respond and say no, and that she's going to devalue our purchase. Clearly, money is not the reason. I mean, money might be the reason why they did it, but they're not afraid to lose $300 million, which is a little crazy in my book. But like, partnering with Taylor Swift is going to be impossible if Scooter Braun and Ithaca Holdings are involved. Taylor refuses to be on the wrong side of history. We all know that. We all know that she refuses to do that. It's just like, will she ever be able to do this? Will some billionaire in the world just reach out and purchase it all on their own terms and their own contract? Like, I know Taylor's dad owns an investment firm. Why can't they do this? There's so many things and facets that go into this that I just wish that I knew. I just wish that I knew what is going to happen. But this whole statement of like, we appreciate Taylor's open communication and professionalism with us these last few weeks. That is them saving their ass, trying to say, well, we've been emailing Taylor and she's been nice to us. So continue to beat up on Scooter, but not us. We're fine. We just purchased it from Scooter. Like, they're trying to make themselves as the nice people, as the, oh, well, we respect artists and art belonging to artists. No, you don't. You respect the money that can be made from these artists' work. That's what you respect. And that's what you are dedicated and committed to. Like, I really, guys, this has been such a long-winded battle. It has to end in good, right? It just has to. Oh my freaking God. I don't even know. We'll just have to continue. I don't know. Little 17-year-old Taylor, I think younger, 14-year-old Taylor signing a contract, not knowing the implications. When you are given a chance at your dreams and you're given a piece, and on all that stands between you and your dreams coming true is a piece of paper with some legal jargon on it, you're going to sign it. And it's entrapment. It is so terrible. It's so messed up that this is something that just goes on and something that exists because money rules the world. It makes me upset. I don't even know what to think. Thank you, Tara, for your donation. Tara said, don't worry, the re-records will be better. Who is excited for the surprises she has in store for us? Save your pennies and buy the new ones. Good call, Tara. I 100% agree. It's just, Taylor's going to spin this in a way that will benefit her. She will benefit this. She will figure it out. Remember when Kim Kardashian called her a snake? And then she went and made snake merch. And then she went and made Karen, the giant snake that took over the Reputation tour. And it was the entire theme of her last tour that, was the most successful world tour of all time. I think of all time, or I think it was of all time. I'm getting my facts wrong. Remember that? Remember when she took back that narrative? She's going to do the same thing this time around. I fully believe it. I can't imagine what she thinks and feels right now. I love the outpouring of support that everyone has been giving for her on Twitter, on social media. She loves it too. And honestly, her words in the letter that I read to you today sound a little less pained than when she wrote that letter to us in August 2019. She sounds prepared. She sounds cool, calm, and collected. She's just going to keep cruising, shaking it off. Thank you, Hallie Nelson, for your donation. Hallie said, according to Deadline, as of this July, whoa, Hallie. Okay, with the hot drops. This is great. Hallie said, according to Deadline, as of this July, oh no, wait, go back. As of this July, Shamrock Holdings raised over $400 million for content investment. Then they bought Taylor's catalog for $300 million. Wow. Okay, so this has been in the works. This has been in the works. This is crazy. Are you for real right now? Oh my God, you guys. I can't even. I'm just going to Google Deadline, Taylor Swift. I wanted to talk to you guys more about the Taylor Swift Rolling Stones article. I can't even believe that this is insane. How long have they been planning this? That's what sucks, is you can't believe anything anymore. Like the fact they're like, the Scooter was like, oh, the deal will be off if you reach out to Taylor. Guess what? Shamrock reached out to Taylor. The deal still happened. What other loopholes are people able to jump through? What other things are we able to like, does the legal contract not even hold up anymore? Is that basically what you're telling me? I can't find this Deadline article, Hallie, that you quoted. Maybe I can find it on Twitter. You guys are blowing up my Twitter mentions right now. But you guys, I can't believe this. I'm scrolling. I am looking for this article. Damn. Just let her buy her freaking music back. Are you kidding me? Like, don't you want to be a part of that train? What if Company X rose to the occasion and was like, we're going to purchase it. We're going to buy out Ithaca Holdings. We're going to do this. And then Taylor will be able to do this. Like, why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? Thank you so much to Star. What's up, Star? I haven't seen your name in a second. Star said, Taylor should take Scooter to court and we should get us Swifties together and sit outside or close by without anything bad. Sadly, we're in a pandemic, so that probably wouldn't happen. But I love that. Hallie said you sent me the article on Instagram. This is happening in real time, guys. This is how I run my news station. Thank you, Hallie. Okay, I've got the article. Oh, it's a Rolling Stone article. Thank you. Let's read it together. Oh, Jesus. This is just, I hope she's having a big fat glass of wine right now. That's kind of what I want. TBH. All right. Serving me an ad. We love that. We love advertisements on live streams. What are you guys saying? She can't take them to court. I know. That's what sucks. She's legally trapped. She's legally trapped in this game, this like awful, slimy web of how we can even get out of it. Everyone's sending me wine emojis. Oh God. Okay. I'm looking for it. According to Taylor Swift, she considered partnering with Shamrock until she found out, through communication with them, the deal terms still result in Scooter Braun profiting off of her old recordings for a very long time. She described that idea as a non-starter before revealing that she is re-recording. If she's able to convince her fans to only stream the Swift-approved re-releases once they're out, she would finally, that's a really sad sentence. She would finally profit from those streams and download. But this would require fans to go out of their way to boycott those original albums. A lot of us have already done that. So that's not that far out of the woods, you know? Get it? Taylor Swift lyric drop? Okay. Which will likely remain up on all major platforms as well. Of course, the music's always going to remain there. It's just a matter of like, what we have the ability. Yes, Jennifer just said she doesn't even have to convince me, LOL. Exactly. You think that we the lazy way out versus the way that Taylor wants us to sing too well again? Will she add country twang voice? I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite fucking things. As Steven and Stereo calls it, the yeehaw Taylor days. Is she going to sing Love Story? Is she going to say, what is it? What's that one song? Oh my God. Up the front porch steps after everything that day. Like, is she going to sing it like how she used to sing it? Is she going to sing it New 2020? The possibilities are freaking endless. Did I curse? No, I did. Oh, it's fine. Ah, damn it. It's fine. YouTube didn't hear it. Don't flag me. It's totally fine. Is she going to sing with that old country twang? Is she going to re-record it with her new one? I don't know. Here we go. Shamrock Holdings. Based in Los Angeles and created in 1978 by the late Roy Disney. Oh, damn, Hallie, you're right. Recently raised $400 million for its Shamrock Capital Content Fund 2, round 2, to acquire entertainment intellectual property rights in the industries of film, TV, video games, and music. The overall company has a $1.9 billion of assets under management. Private equity is a crazy world. I don't know if you guys have seen any documentaries on Netflix about it, but it's crazy. It's really crazy. Bradley Rich says the deal was off only if they reached out before it was finalized. They own the masters now, so now they can reach out. Oh my God, you guys, this is just insane. Private equity is basically like a way